Hello, everyone. Edwin Learnard here. I just wanted to give my prediction and analysis for the first round 2025 NBA matchup between the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Los Angeles Lakers. First off, I'm going to give you my pick for the series. I'm going to take the Lakers in 6 on this one. I do think the Lakers have the superior team. The Minnesota Timberwolves may make it a little more competitive than a lot of people think. Now, as many of you may know, Los Angeles, they added Luka Doncic to the team, and he obviously augmented the team's ability, and they should be able to defeat Minnesota in the series. And I think you think about I don't want to say word repercussions, but think about what a colossal disaster it might appear to be if the Lakers went down to the Timberwolves in the first round after the acquisition of Luka, and this was somebody that was supposed to, I would say, get the Lakers to at least the Western Conference Finals. I think that was likely what the Lakers anticipated, and anything like less than that at this point could be perceived as a disaster, but we'll see, how things go down. Now, the Lakers and the Timberwolves, they split the season series 2 games apiece. This is probably, this is not, I don't think it's going to be quite as easy for the Lakers as a lot of people may think. Now, I understand, in the last game of the series, the Lakers won that game, and it evened the season series at 2 apiece. Minnesota was actually leading the season series 2-1 before the 4th time that they met in the regular season. And in that game, the Lakers had gone to the free throw line like 46 times, in contrast to Minnesota, who went to the free throw line like 26 times. So Minnesota is going to have to really assert themselves and be more aggressive, more forceful in this series if they have a chance to defeat the Lakers. I mean, I understand, Anthony Edwards is a very good basketball player for Minnesota. Again, it'd probably be a closer series than, people may anticipate. I do see it going 6. I don't think the Lakers are going to get him in like 4 or 5. I mean, I've been wrong before, but we'll see, how this goes down. LeBron James is playing, really, at such a great level, really like an elite level, even for somebody that's like, 41 years old or whatever he is. It seems like he's been around forever. I mean, his longevity in the NBA is tremendous. And, one of the greatest players ever. So, and it just seems like it's a daunting task to some degree to ask Minnesota to upset the Lakers in the first round. It's just hard for me to see the Lakers losing, in the first round to Minnesota. It's just something that, it's hard to put in the same sentence as far as the Lakers and first round exit to the Timberwolves. But keep in mind, these two teams had almost identical records during the regular season. The Lakers won 50 games and the Timberwolves won 49. They're actually a lot closer than people think. So, there is still a disparity in the caliber of these teams, with the Lakers being a little bit better than the Timberwolves. So I do believe, the Lakers should prevail in this series, but it's going to be, fairly, contested battle, I think, between these two teams. And, again, Minnesota I do think they're going to get a couple, but, these are going to be very, more competitive, these games, I think, than a lot of people would anticipate. And I want to see how, what Minnesota is going to do in terms of the defense for Luka. And are they going to have an answer for him? And also, the Lakers, people have to keep in mind that Austin Reeves has quietly, at least everything but become that third head in a possible 3-headed monster for the Lakers. I mean, we can talk about LeBron James and Luka Doncic, but don't forget about Austin Reeves. He has quietly, I would say surreptitiously, become really like a standout player. I think he's become very good, and you can't really overlook him. I could say that again. But I think he can be, be, somebody that can help make a difference in this series. You don't really think much about him because, Luka and LeBron, they get all, the notoriety, the headlines, and the limelight or what have you. But Austin Reeves has become very good player, a very good shooter, and he can be, somebody, the combination of him, Luka, and LeBron, it's going to be tough to contend. And I think, they're just, the Lakers right now just have a little bit more, from a talent standpoint for the T-Wolves to combat. So I am going to, again, I'm going to take, the Lakers over the Timberwolves in this series, 4-2.